Okay, I want to share with you some of my, I'll call it my homemaking philosophy. Homemaking's kind of a dirty word sometimes, you know, but making homes is the most important thing in the world. I mean, it's like C.S. Lewis says, the homemaker has the ultimate career. All other careers exist for one purpose only, and that is to support the ultimate career. I want to read it to you. So while Danny holds it to the camera, I'm going to read this. This hangs in my kitchen, by the way. Okay. Some houses try to hide the fact that children shelter there. Ours boast of it quite openly. The signs are everywhere. For smears are on the windows, little smudges on the doors. I should apologize, I guess, for toys strewn on the floor. But I sat down with the children, and we played and laughed and read. And if the doorbell doesn't shine, their eyes will shine instead. For when at times I'm forced to choose the one job or the other, I want to be a housewife, but first, I'll be a mother. Nice. Author unknown. And this means a lot to me because a friend of one of my children gave me this. And normally it's all framed and nice, you know, in my kitchen, but I didn't want the glare to be on it in case the camera wanted to look at it. But isn't that beautiful? And it meant so much to me because she gave this to me and said that when she read the poem, it made her think of me in our house. And I thought, that's the greatest compliment anybody has ever given me. And I thought it goes along with what Missy's going to be talking about today, about the types of activities that create family bonds and the things that really, really matter and stuff like that. So I think we have a little bit of time, so I'm going to tell you about this also. This is just one of those little plastic shoe boxes that costs just over $1. And I was watching Denise's show on Tuesday, and she had the professional organizer. Oh, how cool! How cool would that be? Well, here's my version of this. These things are really useful, and you can use them all kinds of places. But I'll tell you just one use that I've finally came up with the other day. My refrigerator is always kind of a mess. I don't get around to cleaning it as often as it probably needs it.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anybody does. But anyway, it's hard to find stuff in it. And it's frustrating when I'm trying to find things and stuff. So it finally dawned on me that I could get some of these. And so I have one in which I have all sandwich fixings, for example. And so all I have to do is pull that out because, believe it or not, I make Jason's lunch every morning. He's 16 years old, and I don't have to make his lunch. That's the key. You know, my kids, I don't do anything for them that they can do for themselves. However, I have discovered that, especially with teenagers, if they're doing everything for themselves and then you do something for them, that's a service, you know, just because you want to. And you know, it's early in the morning, he's getting ready, my husband's fixing breakfast, so I'm making his lunch. So I'm there visiting with everybody and we're all talking and stuff like that. And my doing that service for him, I think, strengthens the bonds between us. It creates a tie between, you know, mother and children that I think it's really valuable. So there's a difference. Doing things because you have to, no. Your kids should be doing stuff for themselves. But then when you say, oh, you know what? I'll make you lunch. And so it's like, he looks at it as, wow, and he thanks me all the time, and you know, it's a really wonderful
I miss
thing.
that part. I get up at 4 in the morning to come in to do the cafe, and that early morning, everybody getting up, doing their thing, I do miss that part, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's a real special time.